Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video for you. These are items that I have in my stash from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to do this. This could definitely be for a beginner junk journaler to grow your stash, kind of get it going and not spending a ton of money. And you can even be a seasoned junk journaler and maybe see some ideas here that you can pick up from the Dollar Tree that you never thought of, or maybe you don't go to the Dollar Tree frequently, so you didn't know that they even had them. So let's go ahead and jump in. I have a huge variety. This is just one of the little totes that I have to share with you. I probably have about 100 items to share. Now, I don't know if it's 100. I'm just throwing that number out there. I did not count, you guys, but I thought that this would be really fun to do. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So starting off, I wanted to share the multi-pack round doilies. They have several different sizes, so you're not just limited to one. This one here comes with 32 pieces. Now I will say when you're taking these apart, you want to try to be careful pulling them apart because they can rip and they are pretty thin. Also, you can dye these in just like a color dye. You can do a tea dye, coffee dye, any of those. Or you can just rip them and add them into your junk journal as ephemera. Something like that would be cool. You can turn them into pockets, corner pockets, full pockets. I mean, literally the list goes on of what you could do with doilies. And I love doilies because they have that vintage flair, and I love my books being vintage. So I'm going to set this aside. We will move on. So the next thing I wanted to share is this gift bag. You can find so many gift bags at the Dollar Tree. They have several different types of themes, designs. You can find floral, you can find characters. I mean, the list goes on. You can cut them up. You can use them as covers for your books. I mean, so many different things. The cool thing too is you could take their little handles off and use these. Unfortunately, I bought one that didn't have two. I didn't even notice it. But I just thought that this was so cool because it has this window here, and I wanted to use this as something as well. But I just loved this bag, so keep your guys' eyes open for their gift bags. And I will say they are a thicker quality, so that makes it nice as well. Another thing you want to keep your eyes open for are their flashcards. Over the years, they have had so many types of flashcards, and I really wish that I saved the flashcards that I had for my kids when they were younger, because by now, you know, they don't have those at the Dollar Tree anymore, but they have several different kinds. I'm just going to share some with you. You can find the ones that are pretty basic, but they have the colors, which I love. These are probably one of my favorites because I love how colorful they are. So if you're doing a really fun character theme, something like that, these are really nice for that. Then they have these plain flashcards that are literally just, you know, basic white. They have the blue trim, and these are really good to use too. You can just use them to put them in pockets to fill your pockets, or you know, stuff like that, envelopes, things like that, or you can decorate them. So then we have the Lilo and Stitch. So I actually picked this up to do my Disney junk journal, but look at how cute these are. So I picked it up for a theme, but you could definitely be creative and make something out of these. I'm not quite sure what, how you would be able to really change those just because they are so bright, but you might be able to. Then they have these that are kind of like this. They have the colorful theme to them, but they do also have the white. One side is matte, one side is glossy. And then the other one I was going to share, you guys, they have a ton of flashcards, like way more than this. But then the other one I wanted to share with you are the Pixar. So all the Pixar themes, and they have the shapes, and then this is the back. But again, these are for my junk journals for Disney. So that's always a great buy. They're only $1.25, and I love their flashcards. I've used them to homeschool with, and now I'm using them for junk journaling. All right, another thing that I would say to check out is their wallpaper. They have several different designs. I just think this one is so pretty. I kind of wish that the design was laid out this way so I could use it on a junk journal that folds this way. Maybe we'll do a junk journal that flips upward. That might be kind of fun. I didn't even think about that. But isn't this, isn't this so pretty? It has like that foil look to it. I'm not sure if you could see it. Oh yeah, I think you guys can see it. But this is by Main Street. It's a peel and stick. Pretty decently sized. You can also use this just, you know, different ways. You could turn it into an envelope. You could use it as ephemera. Whatever your little heart's desire. You guys, I feel like I'm out of breath, and I don't know if it's because I'm like excited and I'm trying to kind of move along fast because I have so much to share. Another thing, let me open this real quick. So another thing you can pick up are these little photo albums. They have them in several different designs and colors. They are kind of cheaply made, but these are going to work really well if you want to stick stickers in here, if you want to put stamps in here. Now, speaking of stamps, I do have my stamps in this one. This is a little bit bigger than this one, right? So you definitely have to like cut this back and put it in here. This one I got in a pack through Amazon years ago, and I just had it on hand, so I used it. But as you can see, oh, it's kind of messed up there. But these are also from Dollar Tree, and they're stamps. And I don't know, maybe a year ago, they really started putting out some really nice stamps. So this is an example. They have the birds. These are really good for like card making as well. This one's from Temu. I think that's from Temu. Let me get to ones that are from this one. Yeah, this one is from Dollar Tree. Wait, I feel like that one's from Dollar Tree too. This one's from Dollar Tree too. It's like music. Oh no, you know what? That one's Temu, I think. I don't remember anymore. I know this one is because it has the backing from Dollar Tree. This is a Dollar Tree one with the floral. I probably won't use this, but if you like using words and sentiments and stuff, those are always nice to have. They also had the alphabet one, which is really good. Those are Temu. I feel like this was Dollar Tree as well. And these. I must have cut them off because they weren't fitting very well. But those are Dollar Tree also. So quite a bit. Yeah, that's Dollar Tree for sure. See, this is definitely like good for card making. So I thought that those were really cool to share. So like if you wanted to put these in here, they'd probably fit with just the plastic piece in there without the backing. But I thought that that would be a nice way to hold on to your stamps. So this is the sales order by Jot. It is a very thick pad, and these are always really fun to use in, I keep skipping the white part. These are always really fun to use in junk journals as well. You could stamp them really cool, leave some area to do writing. Love that. So I wanted to share that. They also have these time cards, which are really fun. Some of them you can find are two-sided and some of them are one-sided. I have had the ones that have the teal and like a burgundy-ish color on the back, which are my favorites. I love those because they're double-sided. But this is the one that I have here. You know what? I wonder if this is double-sided also and it's just covered on the back. Let's see together. No, these are just one-sided. So yeah, if it was the two-sided, you'd see the other side of it. I just thought maybe they had a blank paper on the back, but it is. Oh, wait, what? What? Did you guys see that? Am I going crazy? Oh my gosh, they're different. Maybe they are all like this. I don't know. Okay, so the front looks like that. That's the back. I feel like there is a shadow. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, you guys. There was a overhead shadow from my what is it? I don't know, my phone holder to record. So I had to turn that light off. So I hope it's not too dark in here, and I hope it wasn't bothering you earlier on in the video. But like I was saying, so the front is like that, the back is like this, and then this is the burgundy one that I was talking about that I love. So then they have that, and then the back is like that. See, this is the one I was remembering, I think, unless they changed it. I don't know. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about, you guys. Okay, let's see what they did here. Okay, so that's different. Then they have this with that. And these are really cool if you coffee dye them or tea dye them. And then you have this one with nothing on the back. Very cool. I didn't even know that. So I literally just learned that. I don't know if I haven't paid attention to it, but so that's what comes in a pack. Then you can buy a pack of these, and they come 3 in a pack. You can see I've already used some. Now I will say that this paper is on the thinner side. You see how thin that is? You could kind of see through it. But what I like to do is if I'm using flashcards as tags or any type of paper I can back with this for my journaling. I could put this on like a journaling card or anything like that, and it gives me the lines and color and everything that I really like when I'm junk journaling. So these are really handy to have, even though they are on the thinner side. Definitely suggest not using this as a signature just because they are too thin, unless you like glued 2 sheets together and then used that as your signature. That may be a way to do it, because the size is really cool to have a smaller size signature paper inside your junk journal, just to kind of give it a little bit of variety. The next thing is something like this, and this is just like a little notebook where you could write notes, dates, topic, action items, just, you know, somewhere to write. These are always great to add into your junk journal as well. You can even cut this out or use this paper in there. It's really pretty, so always think about that as, you know, packaging to different things. Then I wanted to share, always check out their composition books. They do have some that are better than others, so kind of pay attention to that as well. This is by Jot. Also, if you are going to use a composition book, you may want to think about doing one that's a lighter color, because you're going to want to cover it with something. And you don't want it to show through, because that kind of leaves a problem as well, unless you're using something darker. Or you can even cover this with like white paper and then use your cover for it. But I really love using the composition books for junk journals. You just pull out some of the pages, glue some together, and then you have your little book ready to start junk journaling in. But I wanted to share that because that's a really great one. I will say though, the composition books, I would definitely check out Walmart, because Walmart I think is only like 99 cents unless they went up in price. I'm not sure, they may have, but kind of check there also, because Walmart has those for really cheap. Okay, so these little organizers, before I jump into what's inside, these organizers are the best. I have like a whole thing of them on my desk with different charms and flowers and buttons and literally anything you could think of that I use for junk journaling. That's small. I even put my washi tape in these. If you don't have these at your Dollar Tree, you can look for the ones that are in the hardware section. I know mine haven't really been carrying those. I've been looking for a while now because I want more of them, but this is always a great little organizer. Another thing that I picked up from the Dollar Tree are these little jump rings. They do have them in silver. I haven't seen this pack in gold. Let me know if you guys have them in your stores in gold. They also carry these little lobster claws. They only have 12 in them and they're 10 mm's, but look at that, you guys. Dollar Tree has that. Isn't that cool? Then these little things are really fun. These are actually hair charms. They were in the hair accessory aisle, and they're little stars on jump rings. So those are perfect for your like dangles and to go off of bookmarks and things like that. you know, to make little charms out of them. And then I picked up these. Now these are like a plastic, but they are letters. Those were at the Dollar Tree, and also the silver ones. So I picked those up quite a while ago. Then if you ever see anything like this and you think that you can use them for junk journaling, you can definitely just clip this off and turn these into charms. I had more of them. I think they went into some of my junk journal kits, but I thought that these would be really fun just to clip those off and turn them into charms. And then this little lemon here actually came off of a hair clip. So I'm going to use this. I used one of them in my daughter's her recipe junk journal, so I have used one of those already. Then they also carry things like this, little clips that you could clip in to hold in some papers. If you want to hold whatever into your junk journal, this is a great way to do that. And to decorate it, they have these really cute little clips. I've used these in my junk journals. I've used pretty much all of these, like little clips like this. They're like decorative bobby pins, basically. The little pearl ones. So if you ever see these, I would definitely grab them. Now keep in mind, the ones that look like this are going to give you a whole lot of bulk, because you can see how far those stick out, but still really cute. That didn't come from the Dollar Tree. That's just in there. Uh-oh. I'm dropping my stuff. So here are some more. I think that some of these came on the clip or on the paper together, like I bought it in a set. And then just a couple more. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, I keep hitting my camera. It's the way I'm standing next to it. And then these as well. So I think I have duplicates in there. I may have bought 2 packs, but I love those, you guys. I have used those in my junk journals, and I really like them. Another thing that I will say are really nice to use are these jumbo clips. I use these to hold my junk journal open because they open pretty wide and it holds the book open while it's getting really big, you know, as I add things. I am noticing that the little piece here comes off. So what I've done in the past is I've just folded like a flashcard or index card from the Dollar Tree, cut it back, and I just put it on like that so that this doesn't leave a really big indentation on it. But I love using those. My son uses these to make his forts as well. And then I love using these ones when I'm gluing stuff and I want it to stay together, or maybe like ribbon onto my page or something that takes a little bit longer. I will just put these all over my book, you guys, until the things are dry, and then I'll take them off. So these are such a great buy. Another really good thing to buy are the buttons from the Dollar Tree. Now, I haven't seen these for a while, but they have the ones with the colorful buttons, and they have more of like the black and brown colors in here, more your basic and then your brighter. All different sizes. These are really great to have. They've had these forever, so I haven't really seen these at my Dollar Trees, but you know how Dollar Tree is. They're always changing things, always carrying different things than the store in the next town, so you just never know what you're gonna find. But those are a really great buy as well. I also wanted to share that I do junk journaling prayer books, and so I always love these. These are always really nice to use. You can use the covers, you can use the pages, just super pretty. So I have a huge like collection of these, but these are just a few that I wanted to share. Also, if you're looking for good pages for signatures, something like this would be really nice. Now, this was by Jot, and I want to say I got this before I moved here, so maybe like within the year. But this is a 7-inch by 10-inch, which is a really good size, I feel like, for Dollar Tree. This one does come with 50 pages or 50 sheets, and I love that it's not like a bright white color. It's more of like a neutral color. So just make sure you always check out where their notebooks and stuff are, because you'd be surprised in what you can find. I also wanted to share that you can pick up the hardcover books from the Dollar Tree. And these are really great to use for doing like altered books, or you can even pull pages out. You can take the back off here, the spine, and make a bigger one. Like there's so many things you can do with one of their hardcover books. Now I will say for me, I'm kind of picky with the books now, because originally when I first started, I just picked up a few without paying attention to the inside, but you may want to kind of just look through the inside and see if it's appropriate for whatever book you're making, or if you even care about that. But I kind of care, so I figured that this ballerina novel would be okay. Honestly, I didn't look through this. I should have, but I just figured like, okay, ballerinas, this can't be anything crazy, because there's some like scary books and murder mystery books and stuff like that, and I just want something more, you know, calm and neutral for my junk journals. So I grabbed that. You never want to skip out on the lace, the ribbon, anything like that. They do carry quite a bit of lace. And I do want to mention, I just figured out that the Dollar Tree has several different lace styles. I didn't realize that until recently. I don't know if my Dollar Tree just always carried the same one, or if I didn't pay attention. But so you can find really nice lace. And this looks vintage because it's like a cream color. So really pretty. So I have that. Also with books, these are going to be really great for like a character style book if you're doing a Disney book, but always keep your eyes open for all of their books, you guys. Even in the kids section, I thought that these would be really fun for my Disney book. But so just keep your eyes open. This is just an example of books that you can find there. And to kind of go along with that one, I have this that's like a little comic book style, and these will be great to turn into tags, like putting them on tags. I think that'll be so fun. So half the work's done because they have the shape of the tags and everything. All right, another thing that I wanted to point out, you can always pick up rulers like this. You want to get the ones that are wood, because this like measuring tape comes off. It's just on there with something sticky, and you can make your own little tear rulers. I saw this a long time ago on a video. I have no idea who it was, where the channel is. I have no idea. It was just something that I fell upon when I was learning about junk journaling, but I literally just took this off and I used a like a box cutter, so be careful if you do this, and I just kind of like chipped away at the wood. So all the wood is going to be different. Like you can see this is way different than this side, but you can make your own tear rulers and they work really, really great. Another thing you want to keep your eyes open for is their fabric. So the fabric comes rolled like this one here. I love this. It reminds me of Vans. I'm so sorry about the shadows, you guys. It's late and I'm using lights to make it like brighter for you. Let me see if this one helps. I don't know. The shadows are killing me though. But they have several style, like so many styles, so many textures. You could get ones that are like faux fur, faux velvet, so many. But these are just a couple that I wanted to share with you. Now the size, what does it say on here? The size is 18 by 21. I'm not sure if that's all of them, but I'm pretty sure it is. Let me open it up. You probably can't even see the whole thing. So it starts here, and then it's about that big, you guys. So I'm thinking that these are the same size. Okay, the next thing I wanted to share, now these aren't in the original containers or plastic bags anymore, but these are all from, except for those. These are all from like the textured paper packs that you can get from Crafters Square. You know, these didn't all come together. I've split them up, but they literally have so many different colors, textures. They do give you usually like a big chunk of the same thing, like this was in a pack, this was probably in a pack. But like, look at this. This is like really nice textured paper. You see that? It's really nice and it looks kind of embossed. And then we have this that I got. Uh-oh, here comes Salem. Hi, Salem. You come to visit? You want to hang out? Is it time for bed? You want to go night-night? Then Then I have some of these. It just comes with all different, like this feels like faux velvet on there, which is crazy. And this is really cute. So it literally comes with, even has this. So I just wanted to kind of share with you what you can get in some of those paper packs. This has like a flower look. So many. They have some glitter packs. Or I'm sorry, glitter papers. Where is that? I'm not big on glitter, but they have this. This is really nice. It's like slippery, like smooth. Slippery. Okay, so I mean, you can see here there's a ton of different ones in here, but I had to share a couple of them. But always check your paper packs. These are good to start making like your ephemera and stuff like that with it. Your clusters and stuff like that. If you need just some texture to a piece or something, these are always great. Don't mind that noise. My dog Salem is trying to get comfortable on his bed. So he wants to go to bed. It's past his bedtime. Then I wanted to share this one. This is by Jot. It's ledger paper. They're calling it columnar paper. Columnar? I don't know, but this is considered ledger paper. This one only comes with 25 sheets, but I still think that that's a great buy. I've already used so many of these, but the color is really nice. Perfect for signatures. It's a really great size. It's an 8.5 by 11, so your average size. So if you need some signatures, and you don't want to spend the money for vintage ledger paper, check out the Dollar Tree. Now remember, they don't always have everything, but just keep checking back, and when they do have it, hold on to it, grab it and keep it. Another thing I wanted to share are the large manila envelopes. Now this is the extra large one, not extra large, it's the large one, you guys. It's the 9 by 12. They do have several different styles and sizes. So this one has the clasp. I always like the clasp ones because they look older to me. They look nicer, but they do have ones with the like sticky self-stick whatever that you just pull the little strip off and it has glue and you just fold it. But I always like this one. But these come with 6 and it's by Jot. And like I said, they have different sizes and different styles as well. Something else that's really fun that you can pick up from the Dollar Tree are all of their baker's twine. Now they usually have 3 in a pack, and they usually have different ones for different seasons. So you want to just check every season. So like Valentine's Day, you'll see like red and pink and purple, and then Easter, you'll have, you know, some colors that look like that, and then November comes around, Thanksgiving time, you'll see more of the neutrals and stuff. So just always keep your eyes out for the 3 packs of the baker's twine. Another thing you always want to look for are stickers. I really loved these ones here because they have that like wax seal look to them. So I always think those are fun. I also wanted to show that you can get containers, obviously, from the Dollar Tree, and I love these for my stickers. I just want to share some of the stickers you can get from Dollar Tree. Now these were at Dollar Tree quite a while ago, but this is something you can find there. These are at Dollar Tree. This was at Dollar Tree. It was on a long one. I also picked this garland up. I think it was out around Easter a couple years ago, and I've used some of these flowers. They're so cute, but they're felt and they're not too thick, so it doesn't add too much bulk. What else is from Dollar Tree? I've also used the flowers from Dollar Tree. They're the felt clips. These are vintage. That's Temu. And then, I'm sorry, it's such a crazy mess here, but I also have these stickers to use. I always forget about my stickers. Rub-on transfers are also a great thing to use. I also grabbed this one quite a while ago. See, I forget about all this. I've used some of this already. These are all my vintage stickers. And then these are from Dollar Tree as well. And I've used those, and so are the dragonflies. So quite a bit of stickers you can find. I'll just stick those in there now. Maybe I'll just stick with the stickers to share with you guys. So you could even find these butterflies. I've used one of those. These butterflies. Now these were from Dollar Tree, but they were on a plastic. I just cut them out and stuck them on here because they kept falling off of the thing. But I love these ones. I wish that they would come out with these again. So pretty. And then they have these ones as well. Uh-oh, that one came off. But they are 3D, but they flatten, which is really nice. So when you open the page, it opens, but when you close it, it folds. This was also from Dollar Tree. It's on a longer one. It's more like a wall decal, I think. But it's a moth. But isn't that so pretty? This one. I loved these. See, I'm forgetting I even have these. It's so hard because I have a good amount of stickers. So, oh, see, here's more of the ones that were in that container. But they're like a chipboard or something. They're really thick. More butterflies. You guys, I love butterflies. Can you tell? Especially in junk journals. They just look so nice. Thought those were really pretty. I love the hummingbird. So, variety of stickers, mostly butterflies. I mean, this is my butterfly and bird and like dragonfly bin, so, or tote. So, don't judge me. Okay, another thing you guys can always keep your eyes out for are coloring books. Now, I'm doing like an 80s, 90s junk journal for myself, for my memories as a childhood, and I have just been picking these up over the years, collecting them for the past couple years. So I have My Little Pony. I picked up Strawberry Shortcake for my Strawberry Shortcake junk journal. Super cute. I haven't seen this one out for a while, or that one. I did pick up this Animal and Friends from Disney. This is going to be in my Disney junk journal. I also grabbed the Care Bears junk journal, or I'm sorry, coloring book. And I actually put some of these in my junk journal kits. Those are already sold out though. But super cute. Then I also went ahead and picked up this huge Mandalorian one. My daughter loves the Mandalorian, so I got this so that when I make her junk journal, I can use it. But see, stuff like this, you can always turn into like journaling cards or tags. You can color them. You can leave them for them to color or for yourself when you junk journal. Depends on if you're making it for yourself or not. You can always cut out little things and put them somewhere. Like this could be cut out and turned into some sort of pocket. I mean, there are so many things you can do with coloring books. Now, some of them are on like a thinner scale. This one actually feels pretty good, but some of them can be really thin, so you want to be careful with that if you're turning them into signatures. Another thing you can do with the pages in the book is you can cut these smaller items out and use these as, you know, different things to put in the junk journal as well. So I think that coloring books are a great option. And then to go along with coloring books, they also have like more adult coloring books, like this butterfly one here. They have ones with different types of inspirational quotes and stuff like that. This one I absolutely loved, and I have not used it yet. I only saw it one time at the Dollar Tree, but some of it is a coloring page, and then they have the actual animal that's colored. And I just think that that is so cute. So if you're not into this, you can always cut out around. So just, you know, be on the lookout, you guys. Literally look down every single aisle, because you'd be surprised on what you can find that's not down the crafting aisle. Because you guys all know junk journaling is about everything, right? There's like potential in anything you look at for a junk journal. So another thing you can look at are their little learning books. Now the reason I have the Barbie is because I'm doing little memory journals for my kids and my nieces. And my nieces and my daughter loved Barbie, so I thought this one would be fun, but they literally have like basic ones that kind of look vintage. So those would also be a really great grab, but that's the one that I had to share with you guys. So you can also look down their children's books. Now these are more themed, like Disney themed. As I was saying, I'm going to be doing a Disney junk journal, but they have several different books in the kids aisles that you can look at. Now I love these because they kind of give you like that vintage look as well. I love the texture in this paper, the way it feels, but they do have, you know, they have really good, you know, children's books to choose from. And you don't even have to use the full pages, just like the coloring books. You can cut out the characters and use them. You could cut this out and add something to this. So many different options with these pages. And along those same lines, they also have books like these that kind of give you the feeling of maybe like the little golden books, but these are called little Bendon books. I mean, you know what they're doing here. Now this is by Bendon. I love Bendon at the Dollar Tree. They do several different paper items like this, but this one is so adorable. I've actually opened this and torn it apart and used it. I've used quite a few of them, but they just, look at how cute these are. So you can just find, you know, what you like for junk journaling. Like this is really pretty as well. So I thought that this one was really cute. I also picked up the Ugly Duckling. I think I used a couple pages out of this. So you can do them as smaller signatures. You can use the pieces to make collages, to do snippet rolls, literally whatever your heart desires. And then this is the Goldilocks. And I've opened this one up as well. But again, these kind of give you like the vintage feel. So these are a really great buy. Then I wanted to share that they do have some jewelry making beads sometimes. They usually have the same sort of beads year round, but like around Christmas time they got a lot of these new glass beads in, and I just thought that they were so pretty, so I bought them. But they have been having like these little pearl ones, which I love. Look at how pretty the colors are. And they have 3 different sizes, but see, they had the white pearls as well, and they do come in these bags. So you can see here that this was in a 3-piece set like this, and they are different sizes. So, but I love those. I have these for my Care Bears junk journal. I think the colors are gonna look really good. And then they also have these, which I really love, because these green ones remind me of jade. I mean, all of them kind of do, because don't they have like pink? I'm throwing beads around. But again, look at the organizer, you guys. It works perfectly. So if you guys are okay with some bulk in your junk journals, you can always pick up some of their wood items. These are like die cut wood items. They also had these really pretty hummingbirds in several different colors. This looks like a dove. Maybe it was a pack of birds, and some of them were hummingbirds and some of them were like the dove or bluebirds. And they even had like cats. This was in like a tic-tac-toe pack, and it came with like different, oh look, the ink is coming off of that. Oh man, you may want to be careful if you do use that, because some of the ink comes off. It transfers. I think I kind of remember that, but I forgot about it. But again, these came in like a tic-tac-toe, but look how cute those little cameras are. And then they have dogs. I've gotten bunnies and stars, hearts for Valentine's Day. They even had ladybugs and bees. These would be really cute on a cover. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing them everywhere, you guys. But these would be really cute on the cover of a junk journal, because see how, I mean, these are really, really puffy. And then they even had these cute little bunny ones with the little cottontail. So you can always use these. But this is the plastic organizer container that you can get from the hardware aisle I think it's like by Tool Bench or something. But those are always really cool. And then you can always, now these little plastic things come out around school time. Like when the school stuff drops, that's usually when they grab or have these pulled out. But I've picked up some of these. These are little fashion gems. That's not from Dollar Tree. These are from Dollar Tree. And then all of these cute little rhinestone stickers. I have hearts. These even came from Dollar Tree years ago. I think these too. I've had those for a long time. Down where their floral stuff is, you can find these sheets of these pearls. I use them as strips. I cut little pieces off. You could do several different things. They also have these really cool faux wax seal stickers in different colors that you can choose. I've picked these up. I mean, you guys, they just have so many. Those aren't from them. These are, though. Don't these look like those little sugar candies? Those totally remind me of those sugar candies. I forget what they're called. But more hearts, more colorful little dots. And then these are really pretty to use for like trim on pages. I think these were out during Halloween. Then this one was with the floral wrap as well. Uh-oh. It's a hot mess in here, you guys. Don't mind me. So yeah, so they have all, this was from Dollar Tree. This one was, that's Dollar Tree. All of these are Dollar Tree, you guys. Like literally all of these. And this, that's so pretty. So really nice for borders. Just, I mean, keep in mind that these are like 3D, so they're not going to be flat. So if you're somebody who loves your book to be kind of flat, you definitely don't want to pick these up. And then even these stickers, or these star stickers, were from Dollar Tree as well. So all of those. Oh, okay. Another thing I wanted to share is this. This is down the crafting aisle. I think it's more for like, I think it was made to be like the Cricut one. But if you don't have a bone folder, this would be perfect to like push down the pages that you glue. It works great. I've used it. They also have this glue eraser, and this thing works really well. I would say test it on whatever you're going to be using it on, the type of glue you're using it on. But say you glue something and it dries and you can see it, you can kind of rub this in that place, in that spot, and it rubs off. But maybe just kind of test it with the texture of whatever you're trying to get the glue off of. I did use it on paper, and I believe it was a thicker paper when I was using it. And I haven't used it since then. I haven't junk journaled for a while, to be honest. But this thing works great. Another thing that you can always pick up from the Dollar Tree is their double-sided tape. This stuff works really good. This is not the puffy kind, it's literally double-sided tape. So there are different ones. Make sure if you do get it, it's the flat one. So I get that from the Dollar Tree. I also pick up the tacky glue from the Dollar Tree when they have them. I do use tacky glue sometimes on some of my items. And then I also pick up the Mod Podge. This is a new one, but I do use this, and I have used this many times. But this is always great to use as well. Another thing I wanted to share is their ribbon. Now this doesn't even do them justice. They have ribbon every season. They roll out new ribbons once in a while. We have some pet ones here. This floral one with a sunflower. I have this one here. Even this black one with the pretty gold in it. I love that. Then they have the wider ones that you could choose from that have, I don't think this one has wire. No, this one doesn't have wire, but it is satin ribbon with the gold flakes. Really pretty. Then we have some from Valentine's Day with the hearts and these little hearts, the heart cutouts. These usually come out around Easter time. You can see the Easter seasonal label here. But they always have really cool ribbons, so make sure you guys check their ribbon out. Also, they come out with the pom-pom trim. I love this stuff on my junk journals. They, like I said, it's very seasonal. So Christmas time will be like the red, the green, the white, and then Valentine's Day you'll see the pinks and the reds again. I think white again. You'll see like purples and blues around Easter time. Trying to think, yellow they have around Easter time. So just whenever you see them out for the seasonal times, I would just grab them because that's usually when they come out with them. But so I have this as well. The last thing I want to share, like I said, check out all the different aisles because this is really cool because the texture is so different. But I picked these up recently because I want to use these in my Disney junk journal. This can be used as a tag. It could be a journal card. You just have to back it with something. Something like this might be really nice to sew the other part onto after you glue it, but you can just glue it too, honestly. It'd be really cool to even make this into like a flap or a pocket. You can glue it like around here and stick something behind it here. Just so many different things. And you guys, do not ever forget about using your labels because I feel like those are so cool. So don't forget about using labels. And then this one here you can always use as like cutting this out and putting it on, you know, clusters and stuff like that, collage boards. But I just think it's fun because the texture is so different and I'm all about texture. So, but that is it, you guys. That is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I'm sorry I haven't had any actual junk journaling videos with you guys, and I haven't even finished a junk journal to share it with you yet. So I just kind of want to let you know that this channel here is more for just for me to have like an outlet and to spend time with other junk journalers. I started my other channel, Better Buys with Liz, and I would always haul items for my junk journals, and some of you would ask, what is junk journaling? I want to see what you're using that for, and you know, things like that. So I decided to start this channel here for those of you who junk journal and you're on my other channel. But now I've seen that it's growing. I'm not sure if you were all from Better Buys with Liz, which I'm very thankful. Thank you guys for coming over here and hanging out with me here as well. But that channel over there is my main channel. This one you'll see me do when I do have the time to craft and stuff. Crafting takes a whole lot of my time, and it's been, you know, I'm in a very busy season of life right now, so I'm hoping that I could get around to it because I miss making content and I miss actually sitting down and being able to junk journal. But with all that being said, my thoughts and ideas still haven't slowed down, even though my time has for junk journaling. Let me know if you guys are in the same boat as I am. But with all that being said, you guys, thanks again. So be safe, be blessed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.